Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hold on. No. Okay. Stocks go up, stocks go down. How about the reversal last 2 days? Very huge last reversals last 2 days. I just don't understand why the market is up today. We're going to see they're going to try and take it up. But let me tell you, if they take out this 2,900, it's going to drop like you can't imagine. Like you can't imagine. It's going to drop. Okay? So just be ready. Does it go up, go down? I'm about to go buy some SPX puts here. Let's go buy these. I'm just going to go buy a couple, not a lot. It's very little. Let's go buy 30 of them. It's just cheap, not a lot. Regular session, pre-market session, limit. Hold on, let's find them. 38.80 puts, 7. Oh, that's for tomorrow. Ooh, 38.80 is for tomorrow. That's a better idea. Okay, we'll go by 40 then. Give me a second here. Limit 7.6. Preview. Buy to open. Okay. Did fail. For some reason, my there goes 7.6. Hold on. 38.80. So we bought the. We find the chat room here, so we're gonna put it in here. 38.80 puts for tomorrow. Expire at 7.6. Okay. So I bought the SPX 38.80 puts for tomorrow expiration at 7.6. Give me a second here. So this is what I do every morning. Everything not set up faster. There we go. And put the flag. And then we go. Okay. The dollar. Look at the dollar, guys. So let me get Miguel. Where's Miguel? There he is. There he goes. Make presenter. Okay. Okay. So if we go negative, we're going to go straight down, guys. We're going to go down hard. I mean, really, really hard. Okay. Interesting. So what happened Friday? Gas, natural gas. Do you guys really understand what's going on here? Natural gas is going through the roof. People in Europe, people in Europe, right? They're running the stores, and they're running, and they got to charge more prices, and you got your natural gas is going through the roof. The energy going through the roof. Now, oil. Remember what Goldman Sachs said: $300 oil. What's possible? Is it possible? You know, don't think anything is impossible. Okay? In my opinion, nothing is impossible. Okay, today is very straightforward to me because you're going to look at three things. Okay? You're going to... okay, you're going to look at three things. And the three things you're going to look at snow. Snow is the one, the earnings were so good that this should be 200, and it's not. So that's telling you something. Pan W, great earnings, moved 70 points, and it can't get higher. It's 30 points lower. So if these two don't go, nothing is going to go. Okay, then the other thing that's very important today is Dixie.dxy, which is the dollar index. This is about to hit 110. 110 at 120 or 130. Complete collapse in the market. Okay? So just know that. Okay, if anybody has anything, comments, questions, let us know. First solar, setting up very nicely, slowly moving higher. Looks like one of the few things that continue to go higher. Then we see. But Friday, think about it. We bought the 39.80s, and we bought 39.50s, and we bought 39.20s, about 3900s, and massive drop. And it's very thin. It's going to stay thin. Okay. But we could very easily pop. I added a day. I didn't buy today's SPXs. I added a day. Because this is about every time we go up, we reverse. Every time we go down, we reverse up. Okay? Natural gas is falling. That's bullish for SPX. It's a little bit better. But here's the thing. You're going to get comments during the day. You're going to get comments during the day. Okay? And then we see. Okay, hold on a second here. Okay. So if anybody else has anything, give me a sec here. Hold on a second. Gotta get the screen set up here. Okay, they're not all set up. So they'll be set up here. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Okay. So that's what we got. That's what you got to watch for. Now, can we go? Yes, we can go to 4,000. Very, very easy. Very, very easy. Tesla not doing much. It's kind of just sitting there. Oh, the FSD. Good comment. Tesla started charging $15,000 for FSD. Really just, it's amazing to me. People sit there and they complain about they don't have money. Even the rich people saying they're losing money, blah, blah, this or that. This goes up in value, this goes down. Paying $15,000. Think about this. You buy a car, you pay $15,000 for FSD, and if you sell the car, the new guy has to buy the FSD. It goes away. You don't get. It doesn't transfer. If you buy it on one car and you go buy a new Tesla, you got to pay for it again. Can you really imagine all this stuff? This is. I mean, the guy is a marketing genius. Doesn't mean it's right, but he's a marketing genius, right? Wow. Okay. So that's what we know. Okay. So let's get started here. I think it started recording. It should have already. We're doing this automatically now. Okay. Good morning, everybody. 9-6. Stocks go up, stocks go down. This is all about Fed comments this week. There's 3 speakers tomorrow. Then there's Powell on Thursday. And then there's 2 speakers on Friday. Now, are they going to tell you nonstop that they're going to raise rates huge? Probably. But we're already down, 250 handles. So maybe they may just chill a little bit on that. Okay? Chill a little bit on that. Mark's saying, if I have a small account, would you play SPY? So here's what I would do if I have a small account. I told you guys, this is hard. It's not simple. It's hard. You pick 1, 2, 3 plays at $1, maybe $1.50 max. That's it. And you go very slow, and you try and make $100. You make $200. And you're trying, and maybe it takes a month. Maybe it takes 6 months to even double your $2,000 to $4,000. That's okay, because you're learning. Everybody, look, it took Sam many, 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 many years to learn, and he still made mistakes after he learned when the World Trade Center got hit. I keep telling you that, okay? And you got to understand this. Okay? Go slow. Trade very slow, because every time you see something, you're learning it. Put it in the back of your head that, hey, this happened. Oh, this reversed. We hit off 39.02, Thursday, 39.03 Thursday, and we rocketed at 140 points. Oh, it didn't break. Oh, but Sam tells me if it breaks, it's going to crater. But if it doesn't break, it goes right up, right? So very, very interesting. SPX up, 24. SPX up 24. That puts it at 39.50. You got 39.52, 39.72 up. Obviously, 4,000 is a round number, 4,021. Okay. Downside. SPX 3,900. Very simple. If that breaks, we are going to crater. Don't let it crater. Okay. CMG. This was 1,700, now 1,600. Look, I like CMG. I think CMG's fine. But they keep raising prices. And at some point, they're not going to be able to raise prices. Now, maybe that's another $1. Maybe it's $2. Maybe it's 2 years from now or 3 years from now. Doesn't matter. Okay? Then we see. Okay? So wait. If it gets down to about 1560-ish, then I like the 1600, but not yet. Okay? NVIDIA, it's going low. This thing collapsed on the news. We gave you the news. Nobody's told you it doesn't happen again for the next quarter. This is a big problem. Okay? 131, 129, 124. Okay? Upside 152. Lam Research. Nice little pop. If it pops back up, we'll go get it lower. The chips are going to get worse. There's a huge recycle in the chips coming, and it's going lower. Don't get forced. You can buy it for an up trade for a day or two, but that's it. Okay? Because look at ASML. ASML on earnings, it was at 510. It went to 480. Then it went to 580. And now it's at 470. It's actually lower than where it was before earnings, after it ran 100 points. Okay? So Lam Research is at 421, 409 is a big number, 462 up. Goldman Sachs up a little bit, 336, 339. Banks are up, taking the market up here today, okay? 329 down. Avago, decent day, got the 516, but it's nothing great and it's nothing bad. It's just sitting there. 480 on the downside. Dollar, watch the dollar. If it takes out this 110 psychological level, they may sell things fast. CrowdStrike, breaking, okay? 169, 165. PanW, 572 up, 532 down. Zscaler, I like this one lower in earnings. Not sure. I believe it's this week. We're going to have to go look. 131. Remember NET? NET told us they're taking a lot of Zscaler's customers. Wow. Isn't that interesting? Now, are there a ton of customers? Who knows? MDB, broken. 239, 231. Oxy up a little bit. Like I actually like the 71s here, but now here, because of this Buffett thing, Oxy 2 points out of the money, no more than $1. Don't pay no more than $1. Now remember, today is Tuesday. It's not Monday. It's Tuesday. That means premiums are Tuesday premiums, they're not Monday premiums. Snowman, 176 needs 182. If it gets to 182, I think this can really pop. Wait. NOW was strong all day Friday. It got down to this 417 and popped 30. 417, beast number. Tesla, 291. You know, Elon keeps telling you all this stuff. Buy this, buy Powerwall, it's great. A lot of his products are great. But everybody is different. I'm not the guy that goes by something and say, oh, I want this Powerwall, I'm going to wait 2.5 years. That's not me. You know, let me tell you, I need some windows in my house. Trying to get new windows. Had 3 guys come over. They want, I mean, this is hilarious to me. They want, you know, it's like 15 grand, nice windows, et cetera, 20 grand, something like that. And they want half the money up front. And they say, we have to order it, and it's 14 to 18 weeks. Okay, 4 months away. And you want half the money up front. And so one of them comes over. I mean, this you got to watch this shit. I mean, there's so many crooked people out there, okay? And, I mean, these guys come through Home Depot, right, on top of that. So you call them up afterward to talk to them, and they don't return calls for 3 days. 3 days. What are you going to do if you give them 10 grand and they don't return a call or their phone number doesn't work? You know, this is the state of the world we live in now, guys, okay? So just know that. This is happening. So, I mean, I told you the story of the fence behind my house, the guy that has the fence. He tried to get a fence, and the guy gave him a price. And he said, okay, start. And they went down the street and gave another guy a bid $2,000 higher. And the guy said, okay. So they did his house. They didn't do the first guy's house. They didn't do it. That's what's going on in the world today. Okay, so just know that all this stuff, houses, appliances, everything, people are getting skeptical. And the first time you get beat up and you get ripped off, you won't do this stuff. You won't. You get immune to this. Okay, Tesla, people ordering a Cybertruck, etc. 3 years later, this is 3 years later. You don't have it. You have no schedule for it. Oh, we're going to raise prices on it. Oh, you're not doing this. You're not. I don't know. Elon, company-wide, if you like Tesla, what he's doing is making money for the company. That's very good for the company. Okay? It's not so great for the individual. Okay? So just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on that. Tesla, very straightforward. I mean, 303, which is the 909. Can't seem to get there. Underneath 250 collapses, end phase. We'll take another shot this week. Let's see, 291, 303, 309. First Solar, a little bit better, starting to move again. 132 breakout. LNG on the screen. LNG, keep an eye on this one. 172. MicroStrategy. Bitcoin lower, Bitcoin lower. Does this break 191? Okay. Comments, questions. CSIQ not moving. It's not moving. These things are just kind of sitting there now. You have 46 on CSIQ overtime. Lulu, doesn't trade great, becomes very expensive, so just don't really like to play that. And then we see. And that's what we know. That's what we know. Look, they're not going to open Nord Stream, the pipeline, unless we take off sanctions. We're not going to take off sanctions. Okay? Let me tell you, if we take off sanctions, I'm just going to tell you, I would think within 2 months, China invades Taiwan. Because if you let Russia do this and say, hey, you can go attack this country and everything's okay because we need your product, what's China going to do? They're going to do the same thing. Oh, they'll be pissed off at us with 2-3 months. They'll do sanctions. And then they need all our cheap stuff in our country and labor, so they'll be okay. They'll just remove everything. Interesting. Derek, please tell me how you trade pre-market on SPX. So you go into Fidelity, active trade it, then you hit trade in orders up at the top, trade in orders. Then you hit directed trade and extended hours. Directed trade and extended hours. You put in the symbol and everything, and then you make sure you say pre-market, and that's how you trade. Okay? Everybody have a great trade day. See you in chat.